Where is this place? Everything around here looks the same. Maybe I'll stop for directions. God, what is this place?
Fix that later. Hello?
Hi. I'm wondering if you could give me directions to Almont.
Oh, that's easy. It's close. Come on in. I'll draw you a map. Don't mind the mess. I'm just cleaning. So why do you want to go to Almont anyway?
I gotta bring my chihuahua to the vet.
Oh, that's nice. Here, I'm just going to get a pen. Okay, I got the pen. Where'd she go? Where's she going? Don't matter, I can go check her out on Facebook again anyway. So why do so many people use these virtual communities, these social networking sites, if the risks are at all high? Well, according to Brock Reed of the University of New Mexico, many people that use Facebook, MySpace, Friendster, all the social networking sites are 15 to 24 on average. Now when you're 15, 16, 17, 18, you're looking for a way to shape your identity, and that is exactly what these social networking sites allow you to do. When you log on and create your profile, you can choose exactly how other people are going to see you. Right down to your profile pic or to what they read about your favorite activities. Facebook offers it all. You can tell them your age, your birth date, your political views, your religious views, what activities you take, what high school you are at or graduated from, what university you're at, what your class schedule is, what your interests are, favorite movies, favorite books, favorite quotes. And your profile picture is what everyone sees when they log on to Facebook or MySpace, so they get to see you in the light that you want to be seen. They get to read what you want them to read. All the information you control. Now, some may argue that they'll just simply use the privacy settings offered by Facebook. Many of us just blindly trust Facebook that no one's going to access our information if we set our Facebook accounts to private. But let's talk about something a little closer to home involving Facebook. A group of University of Ottawa law students has filed a complaint with the Privacy Commissioner of Canada against Facebook. The 35-page complaint alleges 22 separate violations of the Canadian Privacy Act. This group claims that over 7 million Canadians use Facebook, which is the third largest in the nation behind the US and the UK. But proportionally, Canada has a much larger percentage of overall users. It has took many of these law students in this group a long time just to find the privacy settings and how to adjust them. So their argument is, how would an average 16-year-old find it and understand how to use it effectively? They also argue that the privacy settings by default are set to the maximum amount of sharing. They believe that Facebook should have it so that it should be the exact opposite. The privacy settings should be set to the minimum amount of sharing. If the user wants to share more, it should be their choice. It should not be the default setting. Canadian legislation sets out that if sensitive information is being used, explicit consent by the user must be taken by the website. All the information that you put on your Facebook page, your address, your phone number, your interests. Have you ever noticed that the advertisements when you open up your Facebook kind of match your interests? That's no accident. Facebook releases small parts of your profile to advertisers in order to advertise most effectively. Facebook's making money off advertisements. The fact that you are maybe interested in hunting, most of you are, I'm sure, will have a Facebook advertisement involving hunting when you log on, or maybe involving guns or crossbows or some hunting apparel, so that they're advertising right at the people that they already know are interested in their products. And the more we see, the less I lie. Is it obvious? Another subject that I will touch very briefly upon is now this phenomenon of searchability. Searchability basically means that we are now easily accessible to pretty well anybody who wants to look us up on the internet. Let's use Facebook for instance. Let's say I wanted to find Joe Blow. I'd search him. Voila, Joe Blow. So what's also negative about this searchability? Maybe you put a tasteless in-joke with your friend on Facebook. Well, when you're going for that job interview, they can really come back to bite people. A survey by the U.S. National Association of Colleges and Employers published in July found that 27% of employers have Googled their job candidates or checked their profiles on social networking sites. Furthermore, some officials worry that companies will start aggressively scanning Facebook, looking not for just incriminating photos or group memberships, but also for information about students' race, gender, and sexuality. Details that companies are legally prohibited from factoring into hiring decisions. So lastly, what I want to talk about is a little outside the box of what this assignment was all about. The assignment was risky or personal ethical behavior on the internet. Let's think about what that's going to do to us as a society. Habermas has this theory of the public sphere, and in the public sphere it's like coffee shops and pubs and places like that where people interact and talk about what's going on in their day-to-day lives involving politics, culture, and just day-to-day life within society. With these social networking sites and access to them by mobile phones and laptops, what it's doing is it's creating more of a social network, so the idea of our communities is disappearing. It's not actually a community in a social space. Communities are no longer geographical places anymore. We no longer care about our community, we care only about our social networks, keeping involved, knowing what's going on with only people we know, not trying to meet new individuals. So this in itself could be unethical because we're starting to lose our communities in favor of people we already know, where people we're already very comfortable with. So this could also be a very risky behavior that we are all engaging in. This has been my final video for Dr. Strangelove using Redneck Productions. I'm out of here.